Hi guys, Monday. It is a public holiday here because it's Wellington anniversary. So we've been doing a whole lot of sweet F all today, to be fair. Since Friday lunchtime. What did I say?
29.
We have 29 orders ready to go. So that much dollars, plus 3 that have not paid yet. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of work.
Let's change my screen, can you see it? So we've got a wad of orders. We thought we'd start today, obviously, to get some backlog out before tomorrow. What's happened over the weekend? Tony buggered off for 2 days.
Yep. Also,
He went and house sat his brother's dogs.
I think that's that one. My Lego sorter
Yes,
is coming along.
my invention.
Your invention.
Well, I said to you, why don't you 3D print one? And what did you say? Oh, didn't even think of that. Instead, he was going to make Dad build him a giant one. I was like,
I'm sort of against the giant one.
yeah. So that's exciting. Tony has now got 4 different stacks of things to put away. Tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah, I'll probably get over shipping today.
So where I label them is 17th of September cleanup. 18th of, I don't know why I wrote September there. Jan, the date, what they're actually saved as, so he can just go and find them. And the Brick Store sheets. Nothing else has really happened this weekend.
Yeah, just a lot of orders come in.
Yeah, a lot of orders. Pretty crazy weekend. No kids. Yes. But we get the kids back Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Last stint for the school holidays.
yeah, and then
So
school's
we'll
back
get
next
them
week.
fully.
Roll on Wednesday next week, school's back. So that's exciting. We've talked about changing this place around a bit. Here's the printer going. Fun times. It's like, I think it's about to just start doing circles.
Oh, it's going crisscross Eve. It must be just about ready
Yeah.
to do the no, there's no circles on this one.
This is the base one. The
Yeah.
catch 'em all one.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. I love that filament. Yeah, thinking of a few changes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But we're gonna crack in and do some orders. And if anything funny comes up, I'll let you know. Anything else to add?
Nah.
No.
Alright, it is Tuesday morning. We've got a busy day today, quite a busy day. First thing I'd start with is this little thing here that I've been working on with a 3D printer. And I took the liberty of just using it for the first time to see how it would work. There is one layer missing, and that layer is called Jumbo. If you see the little things written up the side, that layer is called Jumbo. I thought I'd work my way from the bottom to the top, and this is meant to be some sort of sorter. So what I did was chucked one of these in and gave it a shake up and see how it would work. And I feed it in the top. The holes they just stack on, get smaller as they go down. And what it's meant to do is sort Lego based on size. And that's pretty much what it's done. I don't think this is going to be something that's 100% accurate. Like, I think this may have gotten too far down, maybe. Yeah, don't know. I'll only know by trying it. But in terms of really small parts, it's going to be really good. For me personally, trying to sort used Lego, it's a time-consuming process. So, yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes and trial it out for the next few days, and hopefully we get some good results. I have got one more piece to go, and that's why you'll see quite a bit of stock in this one. This is because this is quite big, and there are some parts that probably would have fallen through, but given that there wasn't another size there, they haven't. So that's cool. Completely understand that, and completely understand if it's not working to its full potential. So that's what I'm going to work on and get that last one done. I think each trade took about 15, 16 hours to print, so it does take a bit of time. But in amongst all the orders we've got, because we've not only got the orders that we have yesterday, we got out a few of them. So we've got a few this morning to do. I think we had about maybe 8 or 10 we sort of left it with. We got a number of orders last night as well. So for some weird reason, PayPal was going off like crazy. Everyone was just paying by PayPal, so that was an odd one. I am going to be moving this whole bench. That's we went to Kmart, got a cheap sort of, it's a desk, but it doesn't have any drawers or anything, and that's going to go in this room behind us. We're going to move the 2 printers in there on that desk, and we're going to be moving my desk down to here, and seeing how that goes. So that's a bit of a big job today. I've got to first build the desk for the cheap Kmart desk that I'm probably going to give up on maybe 3 weeks from now and get rid of it and get something that's probably a bit more robust, but it serves a purpose for now. So we're going to be moving that. Yeah, so that's going to open this whole space up, and essentially also we're getting rid of the TVs. Pip's quite happy about that. Chucked them on Trade Me and got rid of them. So that's going to be good, and I think this whole corner is going to be completely tidied up, which is going to be really good. And it's also going to bring my computer out here, which is something that I've been really pushing for and trying to get done, because my computer is easily the fastest one, and it's going to enable me to work a lot faster than I am, and it's also going to give me a workstation that I can work at while Pip is doing the orders and getting the shipping done this morning. So we've got shipping, I've got to build a desk, and keep trialing out my new thing. I've also actually printed some more labels to relabel the last of the wall here. So I'm probably going to be looking to relabel that, especially if we're going to be pushing through used. I'm going to need some extra empty drawers. So yeah, I've got quite a lot on today, which is really good. No kids today, so I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to get stuck in. So right now I'm probably going to pause here, go out into the lounge and build this Kmart desk so that can be cleared off the plate. This here's the cheap white desk from Kmart. I think it costs about $47. I don't know if it's going to fit both printers too. I might have to do some rejigging of the printers. I've only got one real main one that I use. The other one is sort of collecting dust in the corner, so I'll probably prioritise putting that up and setting that up, and if I can fit the other one I will, but if I can't, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, I'm going to open this up and build it up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Right, so that's all up. This is the room right next to the garage. It sort of acts as a spare room for us. Yeah, fairly easy construction, nothing too major. Seems sturdy enough. I'll give it a wipe down first before I start moving the printers and stuff around here, and I'm just going to store all the printing gear under there, like all the filaments and stuff like that, and my wastage bin and whatnot, and the 2 printers on top here. So I'm going to get this desk wiped down and get that out here, and carry on. Okay, so the TVs are going today, by the sounds of it. Lots of TVs. I played around sort of pulling apart broken TVs for a wee while, if you haven't seen. Didn't really get too much progress, took a lot of time and a little bit of learnings, but not enough learnings, so they take up too much space and they've got to go. So yeah, move this out. This is our used sorting table if you haven't seen. This here needs a bit more glue by the sounds of it, because it usually goes in that hole, and we sorted it. We had like buckets underneath, and we'd sit here and sort used Lego, but it's sort of been superseded for now. I think we'll probably bring it back. We're going to store it and we're going to bring it back possibly when we move to a bigger premise, but yeah, for now it's going into the sorting shed, because storage shed, because this here actually sits on top of it, and it's quite big. It's a huge sort of kitchen table size. It's taking you back out there now. Those are all set up. This is where it lived, and you probably would have seen it before with the garage layout. I'm now going to put my desk here, so I'm about to start moving that out. I don't like how this extension cord sits. I think I'm gonna, because it runs from that side of the garage, because the power plug's either on that wall or it's behind this wall. I had to just shift this out a little bit to see where exactly it was, but it's too far on this wall. So I think I'm gonna, because of where the garage door sits, I think I'm gonna try and run it across the top of this wall. I'll have a play around with it anyway, but for now the main priority is getting the computer set up here. I'll just leave the extension cord where it has been for the last wee while. That's been powering the 3D printers, so I'm going to leave that there, give this a bit of a sweep and a bit of a vacuum on the walls because there's some spiders up there. Tidy it up and then I'll put the desk out.
Morning team. Oh, focus. There we go. It's a bit late on Tuesday. Because Tony's been up since 6:30, I think, and we've moved shit. So his desk is now there, and one of the filing cabinets with the printer on it. So that's exciting. That was a mission and a half to get through the house, but the state of our house right now, oh my. We sold the TVs that Tony thought was a great idea to do. So some guys coming to pick them up today. So that's exciting. I'm excited to get rid of those. In the spare room, we bought a little desk yesterday from Kmart for $45. So these have moved out here, which is good because they don't like the heat in the garage. So that's exciting. The table that the printers were on, another freaking TV, is here, which is our sorting table. There's the top, that's the bottom. That's going to go to Dad's garage because we don't want to get rid of that yet. We quite like it, so we're just going to store it in Dad's garage. So I'm slowly getting my house back. But so this is, oh hi.
Hey.
So we're going to sell that because we're fully reorganising the way we do instruction booklets.
Yep.
So we're going to sell that. You've vlogged about your little separator thing. Yep. Hey Hercules.
I have.
Hey buddy. How are you? You good? I know, there's shit everywhere, buddy.
It's going crazy.
Which means good, because look, my stuff's kind of sprawled out everywhere, so we'll fix that. Yep. But yeah, so now we're gonna crack into more shipping. Fucking TVs. So that's the stuff I did yesterday. All ready to go. And then how many orders we got to do now?
Yeah, 19, right?
19 to go.
Yep.
So, but it's good because his computer being out here means he's not going to steal my laptop all the time.
Yep. And it means I can print shit with the orders and then pop
Yeah.
it over there. I don't like how wiggly this is. I think I might grab that carpet out again and put it underneath.
Yeah. With the rug. Hi, buddy. So I need a vacuum because now there's lines all through the house from us dragging stuff. What are you doing? Don't you get in there. Jesus. Yeah, so I've got one order to start here that I didn't do yesterday. So I will crack on and get the shipping done. Oh, my V's still there from yesterday too. Yeah. Good late morning. I have actually been up since 7:30, but some shit happened. I had to go get milk, and then I dropped my earpod in Tony's coffee, which was not fun. But it's working. It's in my ear and it's working. So that's a bonus. How was your coffee, darling?
Good.
Good?
Good, yeah. No. Extra tree,
Doing some orders. Dad's just come for coffee, so I'm finally working. This one's going to Australia. A couple of minifigures. And then a flag. It still buzzes me out that someone will buy like just one piece. But yeah, a couple of orders, some minifigures there. Minifigure parts. That's a big one. That's fun. But yeah, Tony's desk is working well.
Yep.
So that's cool. But yeah, not really a lot. I did a little bit yesterday. I did three orders ready to go over there yesterday. So I'll get these going. But we've got 11 orders to send with total of that. So that's exciting. And that's from yesterday. So that's cool. But yeah, not much else to report. I've got some work to do today. I actually have to work today. Damn it, holidays are over. But yeah. Alright, I'll crack on with this and then I'll get back to you.
Okay, so it's almost lunchtime. Just going to run through what I'm going to be getting up to for the remainder of the day. Pippa's sent me 4 sheets. They're all clean-up. I've got 1, 2 stacks, and these will be the other 2. I'm not sure what order or whatnot, so I'm going to see how many I can get through those. I'm also going to come down here. These all need to be relocated and relabeled. There are old numbers. They're the last of the remaining wall when we had the garage around the other way. So I need to relocate all of this. I've actually printed out my labels and got myself ready. They're all over here, ready to go. So first thing I'm going to do is relocate them, and then, because the remainder of the drawers for the holes are there, and then I'm going to, once they're all empty, relabel them. So yeah, a few tasks to do. Hopefully I can get that done today. Alright, just about finished for the day. I've done quite a bit of labelling, which is cool. And I also got 2 of the lots that Pip had given me. So I've only got 2 lots there, even though there's 3 stacks. There is only 2 lots there to go. Got through half of the labelling today, which is going to be ZK. That was one of the sets of drawers there, one of the sets of drawers there. I've relocated everything in that one, and I've relocated everything in that one. Now I've just got to go and relabel that one, and that'll be the last thing I do. And there's nothing to relocate because I've taken them all out of the drawers and put them in drawers around the corner. But yeah, I've just got to relabel those drawers. So it'll be a set of empty drawers, which is good, because we need to keep pushing the stock in. So yeah, I'm going to relabel that and call it a day. It's Thursday, and I've got a few parcels this morning, so I'm just going to go through them. It's been a while since we actually had to buy Lego, which is always good. We've got a little bit of a backlog, and we just keep adding to it, and focusing on used at the moment. So yeah, firstly we've got this. Now we got this yesterday. I'll check those details over there. Actually, they might actually want them. We got this off Trade Me yesterday anyway. Long story short, we've had a couple of parcels going to Europe, one to the Netherlands, one to Germany, where they've been held up at customs. And I have a feeling that we've been doing it wrong in terms of sending it and including the VAT form. What we do is we actually include the VAT form inside the package. So the customs and courier companies that deal with the package don't actually cite the VAT form. If they were to open it, they would see it, but for me it seems quite illogical to have it inside having a think about it, because then no one would cite it, so what would be the point of it? So we've got these, very cheap. I think this cost us for 100, maybe 550 plus postage, so cheap in comparison to possibly having to spend $20 down at Warehouse Stationery, I think was the alternative, or the Warehouse. So we can stick them on the back of our parcels that go to Europe and just have the VAT forms in there. If anyone else sort of knows what the issue is there, possibly I'm on the wrong train of thought, but has any ideas on that. I had a little look on Bricklink. I've had a look into VAT itself. Not completely understanding what the issue is. It doesn't say much about having it exposed, except the writing on Bricklink itself. When you go in, when you get an order from Europe, it says up the top about actually having it showing or something along those lines. So I'll probably show that later on, so I can be specific as to what it is. But yeah, that's an issue we've been having I have a funny feeling it's got something to do with the VAT. And just showing the forms. Anyway, so we've got these at the warehouse. We've got 5 of them. 6-month average, I think, parted out for about $240, and we bought them for $100 each. We've actually bought them for multiple things. A, for our market that we're going to be kicking back up again probably next week. B, for a monthly box. We were thinking about doing, one of the ideas we tabled was a safari monthly box, so to have this come on clearance at the warehouse for $100 was actually pretty good. I'm not sure, I haven't opened it yet because I'm not sure whether I'm actually going to hold on to them and get a few more and do them all at once, a part out, or I'm actually going to part them out. So I'll probably make a decision in the next sort of 24, 48 hours on what I'm actually going to do there. Next order. I opened these up just because I didn't want to be sitting there with a craft knife murdering the box on camera. But I haven't actually gone through them. Oh yeah, this is our Toyco order. So we've got a few of these. I think we've got 6 units. They had a good special on at the moment. We didn't decide to order up too much. I won't open this. Well, yeah, I won't open that, but we've got 2 of those. You might be able to guess what it is. The reason why we've only got 2 is because we go around the corner and we have another 2. And I just wanted to add a couple. That's the set here. Add a couple because I don't like parting out 2s. I want to part out 3s, 4s, 5s, whatnot. So with having 2 more, I can now go ahead and get that put in the part out process and get 4 of them parted out. And last but not least, this one's from the warehouse. We've got this, the lighting's very good to us. Batman sort of thing. Now, I didn't actually see what this was while these sort of superhero head, Star Wars head type situations were coming out. Pip actually noticed this the other day actually, that it was on clearance at the warehouse for $40. Yeah, I don't feel like we'll have too much benefit getting more than 5. I got 5, so it comes in at $200. Having a look elsewhere, everyone sort of has them still priced at $100, so it seems like it's gone from 100 down to 40 at the warehouse. So again, we'll chuck that in our part out process because that's an easy decision. That's going to be parted out and chucked into the shop. So yeah, just a few purchases there, which is cool. It's always good. It's always helpful. So we're going to get at least 2 of them parted out and then probably have a look at what we're going to do with that maybe in the next 24 to 48 hours. But I will carry on.
Morning, guys. We've just had coffee. Dad's here, so just packed one order. It was just 6 minifigures. Then we've got these 2. A few minifigures in that one. What are you doing?
Just picking a big lot order. There's about 4 batches to it, so just picking that one, and then I've got one more little order to pick, and then I am done.
And then you are going on a road trip. No, he's going to go pick up Dex. We've got all the kids here now till Sunday. Into the school holidays. Everyone's back at school on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for that. We've got a house inspection on Saturday. So once I've finished shipping, I am in cleaning mode. Just locked my chickens away in their little area, so they're not happy. They're a bit grumpy. But yeah, so we're just cracking down shipping. What else is... Oh, you got some stuff arrived this morning?
Yeah, I showed that already.
Yeah. Yeah, I got up about 9, to be fair. But yeah, just... What's in here? Looks like a few Harry Potter minifigures by the look of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we will just keep cranking on. Hey guys, it's 10:30 on Thursday night. We're kind of sitting on the bed. Tony's going through his used plates. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 1x and 2x used plates plus corners.
Really fast, didn't catch that. Plus the corner pieces. Thank you. And then he also did the large plates.
Yeah.
The
They obviously
16 by 16s are down there, and then next to here is I've sorted them all out into colours and made a brick store sheet of it all, just because I can help like that. So we've got 187 items and $152. That's at 6 month average.
Yeah, and that's those pieces. And this, they obviously didn't fit in this.
So he's just loaded this. You have to excuse the noise.
It is quite loud. Lego's quite loud. But what I do here is and on the top we'll have reasonably bigger pieces. These can fit through, so you'll find them in here too. And the next layer down, sort of 2x's, couple of 1x's that didn't get through. Next layer down, all 1x's, 2x's can't fit down to this layer, apart from corners, and corners can't go any lower, they all get stuck. As you can see in the corner there, they can't go any lower. And then everything that's the lowest has to be a 1x. Couple of bigger bits, for some reason they seem to cut through all the gaps.
You can see
Unlogically.
it again. You can see the corners hanging out the bottom.
Corners trying to escape, but they can't get there. And 1x's and 2x's mostly get down to this tray here.
But we've been sitting here, probably Tony's been doing these smaller ones for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's already sorted all, all the little, these containers. So
And we're just watching TV, just doing nothing major. And yeah, it's a reasonably quick sort. So obviously from there it's easy to identify. I just go biggest to smallest and identify everything straight down. So I'm going to kill this whole container tonight and probably in the morning show the results and show what we did and explain how long it actually took. And hopefully we'll have a brick store
we
sheet,
started
not
at
one
10, so
yeah.
my watch is
May
not
give up
working.
helping me doing the brick store sheet.
Well, I can't do any more brick store sheet until you've got full containers because...
Yeah, but with the brick store sheet, like it's easy enough to count those.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to count
Yeah.
an entire container of 1x2s and 1x1s.
Sitting on my bed.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go. But,
Yeah.
I'll at least show it sorted in the morning, and that's going to be the, hopefully we can squeeze this in before the end of the week. So yeah, two good sized containers. These are for everyone else. These are a 10 litre container. There was one whole container of this for bigger plates and one whole container of this of smaller plates. So yeah. 20 litres with a...
See how late we get. I'll just keep putting my hand over the camera. Sorry. See how late we get.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, it's Friday, nearly lunchtime. We've still got shipping to do. There's not much to do though, which is good. Just showing the results of last night. Now, it probably took about an hour and a half, and I've now sorted all of these into categories that can just pop into the store. So the last part is going to be creating a brick store sheet just to verify exactly how many pieces we've got and all the rest of it. But so far it's sped up things immensely. So far with plates it's worked well. So there's the leftover containers. They're 10 litre containers, and yeah, so 20 litres of Lego. They were completely full, sorted in an hour and 40 minutes. So that was really good.
Right guys, Tony said to tell you, we're just finally doing shipping and it is nearly lunchtime. So this is the little message there. So we bought, because it says should be on your parcel. So we've got these little folders that stick on. So lay that down properly so you don't see the person's name. So that's the VAT receipt there. So I'll put that in there and then that'll go on the outside. So I'll show you once that's done. But their order's pretty cool. It's going to Germany. Just do it without showing you their address. Simpsons minifigures and random orange piece. So that's cool. Tony's just picked another order.
Yeah.
Couple of Iron Men. Couple of Iron Men, or whatever they are. Yeah, Iron Men. Yeah. Not too shabby. That one's got a staple in it, so that's a biggie one. But yeah, so we'll track on through that and see how far we get before the kids come out and annoy us that they're hungry. Yay! Love school holidays. You right down there, darling?
Yeah, just about finished this order.
Oh, good. Right, so I'll get on and pack this and then show you what it looks like. Right, it's all done. So you've got customs label, shipping address, blah, blah, blah on the front. And then Tony's going to flip it with his hand, cover the person's name, and the documents enclosed on the back. So it's all ready to go.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
so-
because if it's in the parcel, then we can't understand, or they can't,
Yeah.
customs can't understand that they've paid that and it's all sorted. So
Yeah.
can understand why the delays are happening. So
All done.